So yesterday was the Capcom Street Fighter 6 showcase, and in the midst of this showcase, Capcom announced that all PlayStation users will be able to download a playable demo right here, right now, and that is exactly what I did, and I spent all morning playing this demo. And today I want to give you my thoughts on the Street Fighter 6 demo and the different game modes, including the World Tour mode, which is new to the Street Fighter franchise. Hello gamers, welcome back to the channel once again. If you're finding me for the very first time, please do me a massive favor, smash that thumbs up and subscribe button for all future content here on the channel. So I've been a massive Street Fighter fan for a very long time, and we all know the most recent entry into the Street Fighter franchise, Street Fighter 5, was released with very lackluster content to say the least, but it looks like Capcom is making up for all those mistakes and is filling Street Fighter 6 with balls to the wall content. Now, I was able to download the demo and play it for quite a while, and I'm going to go over some of the different modes that I played. The first one, let's just get it out of the way, is the arcade mode. It's very simple. We know what the arcade mode is. You go there and you play 1v1, you play against the computer. There is an actual arcade story mode. So the World Tour mode, if a lot of you guys are worried that World Tour is the story mode, it's not actually the story mode. It's an alternative open world type story mode experience, but we're going to get into World Tour mode in a little bit. But yes, there is an actual story mode for arcade, so if more of you classic Street Fighter fans will be happy to know that yes, there is one there, just not available throughout the demo. So I played the arcade mode, and what I liked about it is you can choose between the classic 6-button layout for Street Fighter, which is something that I'm accustomed to, or this new 4-button layout, which makes it more simplistic for newcomers to come in and actually start playing. So I tried the new simplistic version, and I have to be honest with you, it completely confused the hell out of me at first, but then after using it a bunch of times, I was like, wow, this is really easy, really simple, and it works very well. So I really enjoyed that addition to make things more accessible for newcomers, because a lot of people don't like jumping into Street Fighter because it is a very complex fighting game. I think out of all the fighting games on the market, I think Street Fighter has always been the most difficult to master. So with this new layout, I think it'll bring in a lot more casual people to try Street Fighter for the very first time. So with that said, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about in the arcade mode. You could choose between Luke or Ryu, and then you just play, and that's pretty much the gist of it as of right now for this demo. But the meat and potatoes really comes in the World Tour mode, and this is what really just kind of like blew my mind, because I didn't know what to expect, because the trailers in the showcase doesn't really do it justice and doesn't really give you a great explanation on what it is. So you start off World Tour and you get to create your avatar. You can make it male, female, you can do whatever you want, customize your character however you want, and you become Luke's student. You have a rival, and basically what you are doing is you're learning to fight. You're going through Metro City, which is a great callback for those people like me who are fans of Final Fight. You're going through Metro City, and what I really enjoyed about this was you were able to pretty much do whatever you wanted thus far. Like, you can just go up to random people and start fighting for no reason. You level up, you unlock upgrades, you can buy new equipment, you can buy food, and I think this is a great alternative to the regular Street Fighter arcade story mode, because you can play your story mode, get all that, but you can also jump into this more of a sandbox type game where you actually have progression and you really have the freedom to do what you want. This is a mode where I think you can spend a whole lot of time in and just go up to random people, because that's what I did. I literally went to just random people on the street and just started beating them up because they had a bad looking shirt or something. I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. I think the customization that you can do with the character is very good. It's not the greatest create your character you'll ever get, but I think there's a lot of stuff there to make your character unique. And the more I played the World Tour mode, the more it started clicking and the more fun I started having, and I was understanding what Capcom was doing, where you kind of have like this hub, you kind of just go places, you can do things, and then you can randomly fight people. And I'm really curious to play the actual full-length version to see where they go, because the demo is really short. You do a couple missions, you try a couple clothes on, and then you go to meet Chun-Li, and then the demo cuts off right there, and then you just get a cinematic trailer for the rest of World Tour. The one complaint I have with World Tour mode is the frame rate drops drastically when you enter a fight. You have the freedom to run around the city, do whatever you want to do, pick a fight with anybody. And when you pick a fight, when you initiate a fight by pressing the square button, the fight sequence is almost simultaneously, so it happens pretty quickly, but the frame rate drops drastically. And it's something that really caught my eye, and it doesn't affect me from playing it, but it is jarring going from a smooth frame rate to like this thing that looks like it's playing on the Nintendo Switch. If you guys ever played Mortal Kombat 11 on the Nintendo Switch, that's what it reminded me of. The frame rate was really jarring. I'm hoping when the full game comes out, that's going to be something they can fix, because out of everything that I've tried so far, my only negative is that frame rate drop. That frame rate drop is very drastic. It's very noticeable, and when you're playing on something like a PlayStation 5, I'm not expecting it to drop so drastically. I mean, it's fine if you want to have like this seamless like fight sequence. I understand you're probably gonna have to sacrifice something, and normally these devs like to sacrifice frame rate, but for it to be so noticeable was very jarring. Now, other than arcade and the World Tour mode, there was a third mode, but it wasn't available with the demo, and that is the Battle Hub. But if you click on the Battle Hub, you are greeted with a trailer that kind of explains what Battle Hub is. Even though it completely blows my mind, I still don't have a clue of what it is. It shows characters playing arcade games. You can kind of like hang out with your friends. To me, it feels like a place where your avatar that you created in World Tour mode can go hang out with other people online, and you guys can kind of just chill. And I think that's something I need to experience. I don't know how much I'll be playing Battle Hub in the actual full-length game. I don't know if that's where you can go to meet people to play online. I'm not entirely sure what Battle Hub is. We only got the trailer for that, and I'm really kind of curious to see what it's going to be like in the full-length version. But other than that, I enjoyed this demo a lot. I had a great time. I think Street Fighter 6 is going in the right direction. I'm hoping Capcom can hear some feedback about that frame rate drop, maybe fix it before the full-length version comes out. But this is definitely a game that I'm gonna be picking up day one. Had a great time, like the new control scheme, like the World Tour mode, liked what I saw in arcade mode, like the character designs. Overall, fantastic experience with the demo. But that's just my thoughts. But I want to know what you guys think. Have you played the Street Fighter 6 demo? What are some of your favorite parts? What are some of your concerns? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Once again, smash that like and subscribe button for all future content here on the channel. And until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and thank you for watching.